What's good, everyone? What's good? Welcome to the channel. Today's video we're gonna talk about Skadi. I don't know how to say her name, but all I know is that her name, I say Skadi. That's how I say her name. Well, today's video is gonna be about this character right here. There's a lot of controversy about this character, and honestly, in my opinion, I think she's a decent character. I don't think she's bad, but I think she's a decent character. So I'm gonna show you guys my build for her. I'm gonna go ahead and claim these real quick. And by the way, make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll be live streaming soon, probably like in a few hours later on. So make sure you guys tune into that. So let's get into it.
Yes.
Oh, this is my favorite character though. She's the best DPS in the game, hands down. But anyways, let me not lose focus. All right, Skadi. She's a wave rider, of course. Now here's the thing about her. I think I think the main reason why her scaling, like her DPS output, is bad is because she's part of this class right here, like this tree class right here. She's part of that class. And this class is mostly like restoring mods combat resources, for example, rage energy, traces, divine grace. I feel like that's not really for like a DPS character, to be honest. See what I'm saying? Because when you have Shinu for this class, it increases the mod's damage according to the number of enemies they face. So I feel like for this class, like the class that she's in, is more of like a support type class because she's restoring the mod's combat resources. So I don't know. In my opinion, I think she would have been better with the denial class, like the same class as Osiris. I think she would have been better in that class because it increases her crit damage and it increases her crit rate. So I feel like that would be good. But the thing is, is her like skill 3 cruise mode, is that like a modified form? I don't think that's a modified form. So if that's the case, then I think she would be good in the Shinu class, the same class that Tsukuyomi's in. That's just my opinion. I just feel like the tree class, like this class, I don't know how to say it, but I feel like this class, she just doesn't fit in this class. It just doesn't make sense in my opinion. Well, anyways, she's level 70, of course. I didn't max her up yet. I'm still like level 65, so I can't max her out yet. I have to be administrator, whatever, level 70. But her skills level 30. I'm gonna go ahead and test her out in a couple minutes, but I'm gonna show you guys the sigils. Now for her sigils, so for each character they give you like a recommended sigil for each character. For the recommended sigil for this one, let me see what it is. For this one, it was this philosophers fantasies, whatever, philosophers fantasies. I repeat, do not put this on her. Do not put philosophers fantasies on her. It does not work with her. If you want your Skadi to do, if you want your wave rider to do damage, do not put that on her. It's gonna, bro, her damage is going to be terrible. Trust me, I put it on her. It was bad. It is terrible. Do not put philosophers on her. Put Vanguard Seal, because Vanguard Seal, it increases her ice damage by 10%. And on top of that, if you get the 3-piece set, it increases her crit damage of ice skills and ultimate skills by 20%. And it increases her crit damage by an additional 40% when landing an attack on an enemy and freeze. So when you go into her cruise mode, if you have enough I forgot what it was called again, but if you have enough icebreaker marks, she could be able to freeze enemies like 4 to 5 times if you have enough icebreaker marks. So the fact that you're freezing enemies, you're getting more crit damage. You're getting like an additional, you're getting like an additional 40% crit damage. That is incredible. And if you pair her up with Arctic Poseidon, she's gonna be absolutely insane. So I feel like Vanguard Seal, Vanargan Seal, bro, these words, man, it's killing me. But this sigil is perfect for her. So please do not, and I repeat myself, do not put philosophers fantasy on her. Do not put that on her. It is trash. It is terrible. So do not put that on her. And for ether codes, I went the blue mark. I went the blue pathway because I heard that her yellow one, like her yellow pathway, the undergood, whatever it's called, I heard that this pathway is pretty bad, and her red one is also bad too, the winter at sea. So I just went with the Voyager star because the good part about her Voyager star is that she has a normal charged attack. So when you hold down her normal attack, she has a charge attack that does, like, a decent amount of damage. But when you go for this blue pathway right here, the cooldown, like basically I'll say it, the cooldown for her to, it shortens the cooldown for her to use her charge normal attack. Basically, like when you hold her charge attack, it takes like a couple seconds for it to, like, charge up and for her to do it. But when you go for this pathway, it doesn't take a long time. It basically shortens the amount of time you have to hold your normal attack so that she could do her charge attack. So I chose this route. It's pretty good. It basically lowers cooldowns. It extends her divine grace. And yeah, I went this pathway instead. I recommend you guys do the same as well. These are kind of bad. Increases icebreaker mark limit by 1. Yeah, this one is bad. Don't go for these, bro. Don't go for these. Go for the blue one. Trust me. And the chips, I still haven't unlocked her chip, but as you can see, an allied wave render, Skadi will not use cruise mode under any circumstances and will preferentially attack the team's leader's targets. Man, I'm starting like crazy. But yeah, she's a decent character overall. She's not bad. Like, a lot of people are saying that she's bad because her damage is kind of terrible. I can somewhat agree to that, but I feel like this character is not solely about DPS. I feel like she's more about survivability and being able to dish out damage while she's, dodging the enemy's attacks. So let's go ahead and test her out. Test her out for y'all real quick. I'm gonna test her out and then I'm gonna show y'all a quick gameplay of her, and then I'll end the video there.
Looks like I'll have to clear out the sea lane.
So as you can see, normal attack. That's her normal attack sequence. And then you see you can hold her normal attack and then she'll unleash a series of attacks. So as you can see, I'm holding it. So you see that right there. You saw how that took a little, it took a little bit of a while for it to charge up. When you go for her blue pathway, that charge up shortens down. So it doesn't take that long for it to charge up. And that's why I think it's good. So her skill 1. Kind of flashy, pretty cool. I like it. It's not that bad. And here's what I like about her. She has a counter attack, which is honestly cool. Like, she can put up a shield. So about this shield right here. So if you have, I think if you, let me see her skills. Pause up, skill hints. Okay. So when not in cruise mode, holding down on the dodge button when not moving expends all dodge energy to generate a barrier at Skadi's location, which decreases her damage taken by 60%. This is why I feel like this character isn't about DPS. She's mostly about survivability and being able to tank damage. Because you have other characters like Osiris, she doesn't have this type of mechanic. And you have other characters like Tsukuyomi, they don't have this. She's like the only, Skadi's like the only, right now in the game so far, she's the only S grade modifier that has a shield plus counter mechanic. And she's a DPS, which is actually pretty good. So that's why I feel like the whole controversy around this character saying that she's bad because she doesn't do that much damage, I kind of disagree, because she's not a soul deep, like she's not basic, her whole mechanic isn't for her to be solely focused on DPS. So we got her skill 2. Yo, her skill 2 does a lot of damage. It's crazy. And this is her ultimate skill. Her ultimate skill is pretty good. It does pretty good damage. And you see, the fact that I have 100 on the bottom, you see that purple bar right there? The fact that I have 100 out of 100, I'm able to switch into her cruise mode, and then I could just dish out damage. This is the part that people don't like the most. Like, people are saying that she doesn't do a lot of damage in this mode. And you saw how I froze that enemy? Like, I froze him after doing that. I feel like that's what makes the sigil that I told y'all to choose. I feel like that's what makes that sigil really good, because she's able to freeze and do more crit damage. So the Philosopher's Fantasy is terrible on her. Absolutely bad. Yeah, here it is. The character's not bad. She's not bad. She ain't bad. You know, she kind of fine too. She kind of bad. You know what I'm saying? Hey, all that matters is that everyone is just enjoying the character. If you don't like, if you want to summon for this character, there's no problem with that whatsoever. You know, there's no problem with that. So that's what she has so far. Oh yeah, her access key. I forgot all about this. The access key I have for her is the Elf Galadriel. Honestly, I put this on her because this is like my only 5-star access key I can use so far. So that's why I put that on her. So basically, when she dodges, when the dodge is triggered, the attacker takes 9% more damage for 6 seconds. Effects does not stack. It's not a bad access key. I could get a better one for her, honestly, but I just don't feel like grinding for that right now. But yeah, that's the access key I have for her. We could go ahead and do this real quick, and I'll show you guys her true damage output. See what she's capable of. 2 bosses right here. So you see, I'm using my charge attack. You saw how short that was? It's because I chose the blue pathway for her. It's pretty good. Damn, man, these guys are folding me. Down on you. Go ahead and heal up. Man, Poseidon is so good. I think she can buff attack as well. She's pretty good. Do that, and let me go ahead and switch to my cruise mode. Dish out some damage. $600k there. See how I'm freezing the enemy continuously? Go ahead and do my ultimate. Boom, 100k damage. He's down. Switch up Osiris. I need to make a video on Osiris, man. She's insane. Go ahead and do my charge attack. Heal up. 800k damage right there. Dude, she's crazy, man. Like, she honestly, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would put Skadi at like around the 7 out of 10. Here's her damage. Of course, Osiris did more damage than her, but look how much damage Skadi was able to take. She was able to take 19k damage. It's crazy, and she was able to dish out 2 million damage. Honestly, that is not bad. Like, to me, it's more of like she's a tank DPS character. Like, if you guys ever played Genshin, you got characters like Arataki Ito. He's able to do damage, but at the same time, he's able to create a shield and tank damage. So yeah, I feel like she's a good character. She fits perfectly in her role, which is to take damage and dish out some damage as well. So yeah, that's Skadi. She's not a bad character. A lot of controversy around her character, which is understandable, but in my humble opinion, I don't think she's that bad. I got like 2,000 wishes. I'm saving that up. I'm saving that up for like the next character coming up. So yeah, I'll probably make Osiris video next. So yeah, that'll be it for today, guys. Make sure to tune into the live stream that's gonna happen in a few hours. Make sure you guys tune into that, and I'll be seeing you guys soon. Have a blessed day.